Have you ever watched someone in their twilight years radiating vitality, possessing a sharp intellect and brimming with zest, and pondered their secret? Or perhaps you've observed others grappling with persistent weariness, illness, or a dampened spirit, and wondered what's the key difference? The fact is, age need not be an obstacle to maintaining vigor, radiance, and joy. There's a path not just to extend your years, but to enrich them with enhanced well-being, happiness, and a youthful energy. Research emanating from Harvard demonstrates that incorporating 5 straightforward yet potent habits can tack on over a decade to your lifespan, while dramatically curtailing the likelihood of developing chronic ailments such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes. In this discourse, we'll delve into these 6 invaluable habits that can redefine aging, transforming it into the most fulfilling phase of your existence. From immediate actions you can implement to astounding revelations that even medical professionals find remarkable, you'll uncover the means to prosper with fortitude, regardless of your age. What compels you to stay tuned? Because the 6th habit is a game changer, an unexpected practice that holds the potential to unlock a degree of vitality you never deemed possible. Join us as we embark on this transformative journey together. Before we proceed, your endorsement in the form of liking this discussion would be greatly valued. Your support empowers the continued sharing of insights for flourishing in later years. If you haven't already, subscribing and activating the notification bell is highly recommended, ensuring you never miss future revelations. If you find this content enriching, kindly signify your approval with a 1 below. Should it fall short of expectations, a 0, accompanied by constructive feedback, is appreciated, enabling continuous refinement. Now, let's commence. First, embrace regular strolls. Walking, such a seemingly simple act, holds a profound influence on your physical, mental, and holistic well-being. It transcends mere locomotion. It's about reclaiming your vigor, safeguarding your autonomy, and amplifying your life's richness, 1 footfall at a time. Have you observed individuals in their 8th or 9th decade traversing with remarkable pep and assurance? Their secret isn't some obscure potion or intricate fitness regime. It's the potent influence of consistent ambulation. This singular habit has been scientifically validated to revolutionize the aging trajectory, aiding in the preservation of mobility, the sharpening of cognitive function, and the cultivation of a lasting sense of contentment. Research from Harvard Medical School reveals that regular walking can slash the risk of heart ailments by as much as 40%, rendering it among the most readily accessible yet efficacious health tactics available. With each step, your heart pumps with greater force, dispatching oxygen-rich blood surging through your veins, nourishing your cells with life-sustaining sustenance. Your lungs expand, circulation improves, and muscles stretch, fortifying with each stride. Yet beyond its physical merits, walking embodies a potent act of self-nurturing, nourishing not just the physique, but the spirit. Every walk, whether a leisurely, mindful saunter or an animated march, solidifies your aptitude to command your well-being and embrace the years ahead with fortitude and joy. The allure of walking lies in its straightforwardness. Unlike taxing workouts demanding gym subscriptions, elaborate apparatus, or high-impact movements, walking is an inclusive, low-barrier endeavor that anyone, irrespective of age, can adopt. It doesn't necessitate athletic prowess or peak physical condition. It merely requires a willingness to move. Even if you've never engaged in routine exercise previously, today can mark the dawn of a new chapter. Begin modestly. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a casual circuit around your locality, a gentle amble through a park, or simply pacing your backyard while savoring the invigorating air. Over time, these incremental steps coalesce into a formidable routine that revitalizes your physical and mental domains. As you walk, the likelihood of succumbing to chronic conditions such as diabetes, obesity, and hypertension diminishes considerably, while your body initiates the liberation of endorphins, your innate feel-good hormones that elevate your mood, quell stress, and infuse you with a renewed sense of vibrancy. Beyond its physical and biochemical virtues, walking possesses profound therapeutic qualities, presenting an opportunity to reconnect with oneself and the surrounding world. Envision this: venturing outdoors, inhaling deeply, feeling the crispness of the morning air, or the balmy caress of the afternoon sun upon your skin. The rhythmic cadence of your footsteps, the rustling foliage, the delicate melodies of birds, all tender reminders that you are alive, present, and enmeshed with life's splendor. Walking can serve as a moment of meditation, introspection, or even social engagement. Extend an invitation to a friend, spouse, or neighbor to accompany you, walking in tandem, sharing laughter, swapping anecdotes, or simply relishing a comfortable silence. These interludes of camaraderie bolster relationships, stave off loneliness, and infuse delight into daily existence. And, should you favor solitude, allow each step to transmute into a tranquil retreat, an escape from the cacophony, a respite from the chaos, an avenue to declutter your thoughts and rejuvenate your spirit. Perhaps the most compelling rationale for walking resides here. It constitutes one of the most uncomplicated and impactful means of investing in your longevity. Each step you undertake is a testament to a healthier, sturdier, and more joyous future. Why tarry? Lace up your shoes, venture forth, and initiate that inaugural stride towards a life brimming with vigor, purpose, and well-being. Second, be mindful of your dietary intake. Nourishing your body with wholesome fare transcends merely prolonging your lifespan. It imbues your years with enhanced quality. The sustenance you opt for daily fuels your body, sharpens your intellect, and dictates the degree of vivacity and vitality you experience as you advance in age. Imagine attaining your 80s with robust musculature, clarity of thought, and the capacity to move freely, unburdened by stiffness or fatigue. This isn't mere wishful thinking, it's the direct consequence of mindful dietary choices. As we mature, our bodies demand amplified nourishment, not diminished, yet countless individuals succumb to the lure of expediency, gravitating towards processed edibles that are swiftly accessible, yet laden with sugars, deleterious fats, and excessive sodium. These foodstuffs not only impede your progress, but actively undermine your well-being, elevating the susceptibility to obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and heart afflictions. Conversely, a dietary regimen abundant in unadulterated, nutrient-dense provisions bolsters your metabolism, reinforces your osseous structure, safeguards your cerebral faculties, and ensures the sustained optimal functionality of every system within your organism. It's not about subjecting yourself to deprivation. It's about making selections that empower you to flourish, guaranteeing that each repast you consume constitutes a stride towards a sturdier, healthier rendition of yourself. Thus, what constitutes healthful eating? It's more rudimentary than you envision. Initiate the process by rendering your plate as visually variegated as feasible. Fruits and vegetables transcend mere accompaniments. They should form the bedrock of your meals. Verdant leafy greens such as spinach and kale, vibrant berries teeming with antioxidants, fiber-laden sweet potatoes, and hydrating cucumbers all proffer indispensable vitamins and minerals that sustain your body's zenith performance. Unprocessed grains such as quinoa, brown rice and oats furnish slow-releasing energy that sustains you throughout the diurnal cycle, averting the glycemic plunges that precipitate lassitude. Lean proteins, poultry, piscine, beans, and lentils facilitate muscular rehabilitation and sustain strength, a pivotal determinant in thwarting frailty as you mature. And then there exist healthful lipids, the unsung champions of protracted lifespans. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, and oily fish, such as salmon, supply omega-3 fatty acids that abate inflammation, bolster cardiovascular well-being, and shield against cognitive impairment. Each morsel you ingest constitutes an avenue to construct a resilient, robust, and vivacious physique. Yet equally pivotal as what you incorporate into your diet is what you excise. Processed edibles, those pre-packaged comestibles, frozen dinners, and saccharine confections are surfeited with preservatives, synthetic constituents, and surplus sugars that precipitate accelerated aging, impede digestive processes, and augment the likelihood of contracting chronic ailments. These provisions may proffer transient gratification, but their protracted repercussions are far from gratifying. Investigations reveal that dietary regimens replete with processed provisions contribute to cerebral obfuscation, mood lability, and even an augmented risk of Alzheimer's disease. Should you aspire to maintain a keen intellect well into your later years, nourish your cerebral faculties in the manner they warrant, and refrain from neglecting the most oft-overlooked linchpin to well-being, hydration. As we mature, our perception of thirst wanes, yet our corporeal requisites for water persist unabated. Dehydration can engender weariness, perplexity, articular discomfort, and digestive quandaries, all of which can be averted through the ingestion of adequate water daily. Forego the sodas and processed nectars that teem with saccharides. Opt for water, herbal infusions, or water infused with lemon and mint to sustain hydration and invigoration. Wholesome ingestion needn't be overwhelming. Modest, unwavering selections, substituting white bread with whole grain varieties, swapping processed snacks for nuts and fruits, selecting water over carbonated beverages, can culminate in a sweeping metamorphosis. It's not about attaining perfection. It's about forging habits that sustain you throughout a lifetime. When you nourish your organism with genuine nourishment, you bestow upon yourself the most estimable gift of all, the capacity to subsist fully, unrestrictedly, and with vitality at every stage of life. Third, maintain perpetual mental engagement. Sustaining an active mind is just as critical as nurturing a robust physique. As you progress through life, your brain, akin to a muscle, mandates consistent stimulation to retain its sharpness, alertness, and resilience. Neglecting this crucial aspect can precipitate memory lapses, mental vagueness, and cognitive deterioration. Conversely, actively engaging your intellect can preserve lucidity, enhance problem-solving aptitude, and even postpone the manifestation of conditions such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Visualize yourself in your 80s, effortlessly recalling names, participating in profound dialogues, acquiring novel insights, and maintaining a mental acuity equivalent to your younger years. That degree of cognitive prowess isn't merely fortuitous. It stems from diligently maintaining an active and stimulated brain daily. The positive aspect is that you needn't resort to intricate brain-boosting supplements or partake in stressful mental exercises. Simple, everyday habits such as reading, solving puzzles, learning new skills, and engaging in social interaction can profoundly influence the well-being of your mental faculties as you advance in age. One of the most straightforward yet efficacious methods for preserving cerebral acuity is through reading. Whether it's an enthralling novel, a thought-provoking newspaper article, or a sagacious non-fiction publication, reading compels your brain to process, analyze, and retain information. It stimulates imagination, strengthens concentration, and enhances memory. When you immerse yourself in a book, you exercise your brain's capacity to focus and absorb details, rendering it a potent instrument for averting cognitive diminution. And, should voluminous tomes feel daunting, fret not. Short stories, periodicals, or even engaging blog posts can confer equivalent benefits. The crux lies in selecting content that stimulates contemplation, reflection, and learning. Another enjoyable and engaging avenue for sharpening your intellect is through gaming and puzzle solving. Activities such as chess, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, or logic riddles transcend mere pastimes. They serve as mental workouts. They challenge your memory, augment problem-solving capabilities, and compel your brain to conceive in novel ways. Each instance of solving a puzzle or outmaneuvering an opponent in chess strengthens the neural networks within your brain, akin to weightlifting fortifying your muscles. The most appealing aspect is that these activities are pleasurable and readily accessible, providing a sense of accomplishment while sustaining your brain's optimal condition. Acquiring novel skills constitutes yet another remarkable approach to preserving a youthful and adaptable mind. Have you contemplated picking up a musical instrument, learning a new language, or mastering a fresh hobby, such as painting or culinary arts? These pursuits propel your brain beyond its comfort zone, compelling it to construct new pathways that enhance memory, focus, and creativity. Investigations reveal that individuals who persist in learning throughout their lives sustain superior cognitive function and exhibit a diminished susceptibility to developing Alzheimer's. Consider it thus: each time you challenge yourself with something novel, you're actively fortifying your brain and safeguarding its capacity to adapt. However, perhaps one of the most underestimated methods for maintaining cerebral activity lies in social interaction. Engaging in conversations, debating concepts, and sharing narratives compels your brain to listen, respond, and think critically. Individuals who cultivate robust social connections tend to retain their cognitive aptitude for extended periods, compared to those who isolate themselves. Whether it's a telephone call with an old acquaintance, a spirited discussion within a book club, or a profound exchange with a relative, these interactions sustain your mind's engagement and emotional fulfillment. Maintaining an active brain doesn't necessitate undertaking a singular monumental task. It entails incorporating small, consistent habits that stimulate your mind daily. Read, play, learn, and engage with others. The more you challenge your brain, the sharper, quicker, and more resilient it will remain. Your golden years should be filled with inquisitiveness, lucidity, and assurance. So why not commence today? Fourth, embrace resistance training. Resistance training stands as one of the most efficacious, yet frequently disregarded means of upholding autonomy, vitality, and resilience as you age. Many surmise that lifting weights or engaging in resistance exercises is solely the domain of young athletes or bodybuilders. However, the truth is that resistance training is one of the most potent instruments for preserving mobility, safeguarding bone health, and maintaining a robust and capable physique well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. As we advance in age, our bodies naturally undergo a reduction in muscle mass, a phenomenon termed sarcopenia, which can render everyday tasks such as carrying groceries, ascending stairs, or even rising from a chair more arduous. Yet, the auspicious news lies herein. Consistent resistance training can decelerate, halt, or even reverse muscle loss, ensuring that you remain active, self-reliant, and strong for years to come. It's not about hoisting hefty weights or pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion. It's about cultivating strength progressively and securely, enabling you to persist in pursuing activities you cherish without limitations. Envision feeling self-assured in your capacity to ambulate freely without apprehension of falling, to tote your own shopping bags without strain, and to keep pace with your grandchildren without experiencing exhaustion. Resistance training renders all of this feasible. It enhances equilibrium, augments bone density, and refines coordination, all of which are indispensable for averting falls and fractures, two of the most significant menaces to well-being and independence as we age. Investigations reveal that weight-bearing exercises such as squats, leg lifts, and resistance training can markedly diminish the likelihood of osteoporosis and fractures, sustaining the robustness of your bones and the resilience of your physique. Even rudimentary exercises employing light dumbbells, resistance bands, or simply your own body weight can aid in maintaining muscle mass, ameliorating posture, and averting articular discomfort. The merits of resistance training extend beyond mere physical well-being. It wields a profound influence on mental and emotional equilibrium as well. Engaging in strength exercises liberates endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, which aid in reducing stress, anxiety, and despondency. Numerous older adults who commence resistance training report feeling more self-confident, competent, and in command of their bodies, which translates directly into a more active and gratifying lifestyle. Rather than fretting over your capacity to manage daily tasks, you will navigate life with ease, cognizant that your body is robust and dependable. One of the most pervasive misconceptions surrounding resistance training is that it mandates a gym membership or extravagant apparatus. However, in actuality, you can commence directly at home with merely a few simple movements. Squats and seated leg raises fortify your legs and core, facilitating ease in standing, walking, and maintaining balance. Arm exercises employing light weights or even household items such as water bottles assist in sustaining upper body strength for lifting and carrying. Wall push-ups and modified planks cultivate core stability, ameliorating posture and alleviating back pain. The crux lies in initiating modestly and remaining consistent. Even a mere 10 to 15 minutes daily can effect a dramatic transformation in the sense of strength and capability you experience. The truth remains that age is not a constraint. Rather, it serves as a rationale to commence resistance training forthwith. Your body possesses an extraordinary capacity to adapt and grow stronger at any juncture of life, and by incorporating straightforward resistance exercises into your routine, you are affording yourself the optimal prospect for a future replete with vitality, self-assurance, and self-sufficiency. Each movement you undertake today is an investment in your tomorrow. Why delay? Initiate now and assume command of your strength, well-being, and freedom for the years ahead. Fifth, nurture robust social bonds. Sustaining strong social connections stands as one of the most potent, yet frequently overlooked determinants of healthy aging, mental well-being, and holistic longevity. As we mature, cultivating robust relationships becomes even more indispensable, not merely for emotional gratification, but also for physical and cognitive health. Research has demonstrated that social isolation can prove as deleterious as smoking or chronic ailments such as heart disease and diabetes, augmenting stress, weakening the immune response, and even expediting cognitive deterioration. Conversely, individuals who actively foster their social bonds tend to experience extended lifespans, maintain sharper cognitive acuity, and report greater levels of happiness and fulfillment. Engaging with family, friends, and the community engenders a sense of belonging, purpose, and emotional sustenance, all of which contribute to an elevated quality of life, irrespective of age. One of the most formidable perils of aging lies in loneliness, a silent, yet significant issue that can gradually erode both mental and physical well-being. Numerous older adults undergo diminished social interaction stemming from retirement, the loss of a spouse, or the relocation of children, and in the absence of robust social connections, life can commence to feel isolated and monotonous. However, the truth remains that loneliness is not an inevitability. It's a challenge that can be surmounted through concerted effort and intentionality. The crux lies in proactively seeking avenues to maintain connection and engagement, whether through reconnecting with former acquaintances, establishing new relationships, or becoming involved in group activities. Something as uncomplicated as joining a book club, attending a local event, or even simply contacting a loved one on a regular basis can affect a dramatic transformation in emotional well-being. Transcending emotional fulfillment, sustaining social engagement wields profound merits for cerebral health. Meaningful dialogues, group activities, and shared experiences stimulate cognitive function, sustain mental sharpness, and diminish the likelihood of dementia. Engaging in discussions compels your brain to process thoughts, retrieve memories, and articulate ideas, thereby maintaining its activity and robustness. Indeed, investigations have revealed that socially active seniors are up to 50% more inclined to experience extended lifespans compared to their isolated counterparts. This stems from the fact that social interaction mitigates stress, bolsters the immune system, and furnishes a consistent source of intellectual stimulation, all of which contribute to a prolonged, healthier existence. Consider the narrative of Margaret, an 82-year-old widow, who, following the loss of her husband, found herself withdrawing from social activities. Days metamorphosed into weeks of solitude, and her once active life commenced to feel devoid of purpose. However, everything shifted when she mustered the courage to join a local community centre, where she commenced attending group discussions and volunteering. What initiated as a straightforward step swiftly reignited her zest for life, as she cultivated new friendships, engaged in meaningful exchanges, and felt a renewed sense of purpose and connection. Her narrative serves as verification that it's never too late to reconstruct your social circle and reclaim the joy of companionship. Even in contemporary society, where geographic separation and demanding schedules can render in-person interactions challenging, technology furnishes potent means of sustaining connectivity. Telephone calls, video conferences, and online communities afford you the opportunity to engage with loved ones, even if they reside at a distance. Sending a thoughtful message, sharing a reminiscence, or merely checking in on someone can fortify bonds and remind you that you are not solitary. The crux lies in taking action, reaching out, and prioritizing social connections with the same fervor as physical well-being. Cultivating and preserving social bonds transcends merely averting loneliness. It entails enriching your existence. Each conversation, each shared experience, each deepened friendship contributes to a sense of belonging, purpose, and overall well-being. Sustaining social connectivity ensures that your golden years are replete with laughter, camaraderie, and the support of those who genuinely matter. Thus, why delay? Lift the phone, join the group, initiate that dialogue. Your finest years remain ahead. Sixth, prioritize restful sleep. Attaining quality sleep is one of the most underrated yet potent instruments for healthy aging. While numerous individuals concentrate on dietary habits, physical exercise, and social engagement, sleep is frequently neglected, despite its pivotal role in physical health, mental lucidity, and holistic well-being. As you age, your body's capacity to fall and remain asleep can undergo alterations, leading to disrupted rest, lighter sleep, and an elevated likelihood of insomnia. However, sleep is not a luxury. It constitutes a necessity. It's during slumber that the body rehabilitates itself, fortifies the immune response, regulates metabolic processes, and consolidates memories. Skimping on sleep not merely leaves you feeling listless the ensuing day, it contributes to heightened stress, a weakened immune system, elevated blood pressure, cognitive impairment, and even a shortened lifespan. The adage, "sleep is gold," couldn't ring truer, as quality sleep has been scientifically linked to prolonged life, sharper cerebral function, and a sturdier, more resilient physique. Attaining the requisite amount of profound, restorative sleep isn't solely about feeling refreshed. It's about affording your body the temporal opportunity to heal, recharge, and prepare for the challenges of the subsequent day. One of the most substantial perils of deficient sleep lies in its influence on cerebral health. Investigations reveal that chronic sleep deprivation augments the susceptibility to Alzheimer's disease and memory lapses. During periods of deep slumber, the brain eradicates toxins that accumulate throughout the diurnal cycle, encompassing beta-amyloid plaques, which are linked to dementia. In the absence of sufficient sleep, these deleterious substances persist within the brain, engendering mental vagueness, forgetfulness, and protracted cognitive deterioration. Have you ever observed the difficulty in concentrating, resolving issues, or recalling particulars subsequent to a restless night? This stems from the fact that sleep is indispensable for concentration, learning, and emotional regulation. Without it, the brain struggles to function efficiently, rendering even uncomplicated tasks seem insurmountable. Sound sleep resembles a reset switch for your mind, sustaining the clarity of your thoughts, the stability of your mood, and the sharpness of your memory. Beyond cognitive function, sleep also wields a profound influence on physical well-being. Deficient sleep is linked to augmented risks of cardiovascular ailments, stroke, diabetes, and obesity. When you don't sleep adequately, your body generates increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, which precipitates inflammation, elevated blood pressure, and weight gain. Lack of sleep also disrupts hunger hormones, prompting cravings for saccharine, high-calorie provisions, which can contribute to weight gain and metabolic disorders. Conversely, sleep functions as a natural healer, diminishing blood pressure, alleviating stress, and affording muscles the opportunity to recuperate from daily wear and tear. Attaining 7 to 9 hours of high-quality sleep per night constitutes one of the most uncomplicated yet potent methods for safeguarding your heart, balancing your metabolism, and maintaining your body's optimal performance. So, how can you enhance your sleep? Establish a soothing bedtime ritual, dim the lights, abstain from screens, and engage in calming activities such as reading or gentle stretching. Adhere to a consistent sleep schedule, retiring and awakening at the same time each day, even on weekends. Limit caffeine intake and heavy meals in the evening, and cultivate a cool, dark and tranquil sleeping environment that fosters profound rest. If stress or racing thoughts impede your sleep, attempt meditation, deep breathing exercises, or journaling to declutter your mind prior to slumber. Sleep transcends mere temporal unconsciousness. It constitutes an active, vital process that sustains your strength, acuity, and thriving. When you prioritize quality sleep, you're investing in a prolonged, healthier, and more vibrant future, because truly, sleep is invaluable. Aging transcends retreating from life. It entails embracing each day with intention, strength, and gratitude. The habits we cultivate shape the caliber of our later years, not merely in terms of longevity, but in the quality of our lived experiences. Health transcends simply averting illness. It encompasses cultivating vitality, upholding autonomy, and discovering joy in the mundane. Straightforward, yet potent choices, walking, nourishing your body with wholesome fare, maintaining mental engagement, building strength, nurturing social connections, and prioritizing restful sleep, serve as the bedrock for a fulfilling life. Each stride you undertake, each nutritious repast you consume, and each meaningful exchange you partake in constitute an investment in your future self. Too frequently, individuals accept physical and mental deterioration as inevitable, but the truth remains that you wield greater command over your well-being than you realize. Movement sustains your body's capabilities, knowledge sustains your mind's acuity, and human connection sustains the fullness of your heart. Aging is not a period to fade into the background. It's a period to reinvent, rediscover, and reconnect with what truly matters. Each day presents an opportunity to make choices that impart energy, resilience, and happiness. Your finest years are not relegated to the past. They are the years you elect to subsist fully, with purpose and passion.